Man, the visuals are stunning. All right, this is the beginning. These are the books and items. We'll look at them later. Let's go find a spot to survive the coming days. There's fog all around. I made sure to set the world to hardcore bedrock, since true hardcore mode still isn't available. I crafted with wood, gathered stone, upgraded my pickaxe, and continued collecting enough stone to finish crafting the rest of my tools. I also made a furnace. These materials will help us craft armor. Sure, it's not strong, but at least it gives us better protection and some speed. Found a bit of coal. Honestly, I love coal more than diamond. No joke. Made good progress and tried to find shelter before nightfall. Found some iron too. Awesome. It'll definitely help us. Also gathered copper. If the resources are right in front of us, why leave them? Did you see the cows? They looked awesome, guys. That's a new texture pack I downloaded from the store. Seriously amazing. Even swimming and jumping look top tier now. Oh man, night is falling. I'm staying here. Kept going, enjoying the view. Then I found a village. A great new beginning. Started gathering wheat for food. We need to craft bread for early survival. And that cat, just look at that model. It looks incredible. I looted the whole village. Yep, didn't leave anything behind. I thought of staying there for the night, then moving out to find my own base. Took a house and crafted a boat. Started smelting metals to prepare for the morning. Day 2, you're seeing it now. Giant spiders. They looked terrifying. I left the village, but then I ran into this witch. Did not expect her to throw a potion that fast. Unfortunately, she hit me with poison. I was left with half a heart, but thankfully it wasn't hardcore mode, so I didn't die. Still, health regenerates slower than in Java Edition. But it's fine. Still enjoyable. I looted everything from the village. Found wild boars and even raccoons. Pedro, guys. Just kidding. Since I was progressing, I decided to collect some wood. Definitely gonna need it when I settle down and start building a safe base. Then I set off in the boat and reached the Red Forest. Wow, seriously, amazing visuals. At first, I thought I'd live on a cliff and build a cabin up there, so I started looking for the highest point. Honestly, I fell in love with the place. Day 3. In the morning, I started working. I planned to build a simple cabin on the hill, but my main goal was to make something like a tower inside the mountain. Yeah, we'll live inside the mountain. That was the plan. But I wasted a lot of time building the cabin. Seriously, it was a waste of time. After finishing most of it, I ran out of wood, went to gather more wood, and saw this epic mountain right in front of me. No hesitation. I knew this was the place I had to build in. Dug an entrance, added a ladder to go up and down. Night was about to fall, so I couldn't go back to get my stuff. Had to stay in for the night, so I checked out the books and tried to understand them. The night was calm until I saw those glowing eyes. Man, I got so scared. Day 4. Look what I found, a mysterious trader. There was a problem, though. I used 2 texture packs at once, and it kinda broke the animations. But the custom animations in the second pack were amazing. This trader sells metals, but asks for some really strange items. Probably stuff you get from monsters in this world. I got back to my cabin and took a few essentials. Locked the trader inside, planning to trade with him later. Put up some fences to avoid falling from above, and started organizing the place. I wanted the house to be open, so light could come in. Went to collect oak wood first. Sadly, it was getting dark. I forgot how dangerous this world is, and how you can easily get ambushed. In the forest, I started seeing glowing eyes again. Saw some creepy mobs. Man, they looked terrifying. I ran through the woods and thankfully made it to the water. Then I saw some strange creatures. Guys, no kidding. It was pure horror. The more I progressed, the more new creatures I started to see. It became necessary to sleep before many of them reached me. I quickly found a safe place, at least for the moment, and went to sleep right away. Day 5. Thank God morning came and the monsters vanished immediately. I went back into the forest to continue gathering. I collected sand to make glass for the windows. I even spotted a snake near my shelter. I'm worried this place might be full of snakes. We'll see if there's no danger. We'll continue building. but if I find too many of them, I might have to relocate. I planted some wood near me, hoping I wouldn't need to go deep into the forest again. Then I resumed working on the shelter. This place is only temporary anyway. I have an idea to build something underground. We'll try it later. I placed the last pieces of glass and, thank God, the shelter was complete. After a long day of work, I slept to prepare for the next days. Day 6. I continued digging down into the mountain, just as I had planned. I'm trying to build multiple levels inside this awesome mountain. I also spent the day gathering wood and clearing the space in front of my house. I need it clean for future building and other things I plan to add, God willing. These days were tough, honestly, mainly because I wasn't sure where exactly to find the best resources. I was distracted. I spotted another wandering trader. This time he was selling enchanted books, really cool stuff. I hope I can find out where to get the materials he needs. In the beginning, I was scattered in my plans. Eventually, I decided to dig down into the ground. Then I changed course and went looking for a cave to reach the depths faster. I found one and started going down, collecting ores along the way. Was it easy? No, honestly, every time I found a bunch of monsters. Since it was still morning, I heard sheep nearby and realized I didn't have a bed yet. So I started climbing up again, gathering resources as I went. I found 2 sheep right next to me. Such a great find. I went back to the cave and started exploring deeper while being chased by common mobs. Then I saw a giant spider and decided to stay the night here before going further in. The baby zombies. Many of you tell me those are the most dangerous mobs. Honestly, you're right. After a long pause, I smelted the ores and crafted a shield. I didn't want to waste iron on armor since my goal is diamond armor. I moved carefully and lit up as much of the path as I could. I'll try not to make this too long, my legends. I gathered iron, lapis, redstone, and finally found diamond. Every time I saw those giant spiders, I ran. I don't really know how they attack, so staying cautious was necessary. I also found gold. Thank God the quantity was great. Cave resources are way better than the basic digging methods. After a while, I realized those giant spiders don't really attack unless provoked. So I stopped running from them, but always stayed ready to escape just in case. The resources were amazing, and I took enough time gathering them so I wouldn't need to come back again in the coming days. Day 14. After the resource gathering trip, I went back home. First thing I did was craft diamond armor. Sure, I lost the speed boost, but I'll regain it soon, God willing. I also crafted all my tools from diamond, then started the remaining task, building a blast furnace. I needed it to smelt all these ores quickly. Day 15. I built the blast furnaces and started smelting all the materials. I then crafted the rest of my tools, a stone cutter, an armor stand, and I placed my old armor on it. It looked amazing. Outside, I built this simple area where we can continuously collect lava. With it, we can craft obsidian to enter the nether and build the enchantment library. I modified the area and made a small space for the cows and sheep, if we find them. I also created a disaster alarm. I'm not sure if it actually detects disasters before they happen, but if it does, that would be extremely helpful, especially for tornadoes. Day 16. I tried to tame this dog, but unfortunately, it didn't work. Apparently, there's a specific way to tame it. I was trying to build a disaster alarm tower when I received my first warning. A disaster was coming in 1 minute. It was acid rain. I had to take shelter immediately. The rain is terrifying. If it hits you, it forces you to surrender and even puts a powerful curse on you. So being outside is deadly. Thank God I survived the disaster. You'll notice most of the land is now dead due to the oxide. I crafted golden carrots and golden apples just in case. I don't know what's coming next. I was confused about how to build the disaster alarm tower. We still need to figure out the concept. The creatures are strange, and honestly, I don't know how strong they are. We'll find out in the future. God willing. Day 17. First tornado warning. A tornado. Guys, go check the tornado broadcast. The tornado can lift you off the ground. It even pulled me out of my house. Thank God it let me go quickly. I dug down here. You can see just how powerful tornadoes are. You must avoid them. They could be deadly. I think I need to build a disaster bank to better manage and survive these stages. After the tornado passed, I saw the destruction it caused in the forest. It was a complete disaster. I repaired some of the damaged areas in my house. I think cobblestone isn't affected by tornadoes. Unlike wood, of course, I tried to build a disaster alarm tower. But with the constant disasters, it became almost impossible to continue working. This thunderstorm is extremely dangerous if you're outside. But as long as you have a roof over your head, you're safe. The lightning won't hit you. Hopefully. Day 18. I found a pet cellar. Guys, this is where you can buy animals. We need to try and reach him. You can see how the trees were burned by the tornado and the lightning. It's honestly terrifying. I built a small disaster alarm tower, at least to have one in a good location. Just so you know, this alarm only works if you're nearby. If you're far away, you won't get any alerts. You have to stay alert on your own. From the trader, I got some leads to pull animals. But this raccoon was killing me. Every time I dragged him away, he came back. If this keeps up, I might have to get rid of him. At night, I saw smoke, but honestly, I didn't know what it was coming from. These creatures are horrifying, and we really need to be cautious around them. Day 19. The raccoon came back. Oh boy. The goal for today was to bring cows close to the house. I might need meat and also leather for crafting books. On the way, acid rain hit again. Big problem. These rains also kill animals, so they need a safe shelter or they'll die. I reached the destination and built them a roof to protect them from disasters. We'll see if it really works. Day 20. Today, I decided to build a temporary tower at this location. I wanted to climb up on it at night. I have to face danger and test our strength to deal with it. Every time a weather disaster happens, I wait until it ends, then go back to working again. That night, I waited for mobs, and the moment I saw one, this place looks amazing, guys. Honestly, I didn't expect mods for mobile devices. This is really a masterpiece. Look at this. Mobs have started to multiply, and their designs are terrifying. I got an alert for a nearby tornado. I had to leave the tower quickly. Thank God I ran fast and closed the entrance to the bunker. It's safer here than outside. After the tornado passed, I fought some of the mobs. Honestly, it's incredible. The mod designs are masterpieces, and I really loved it. You can see the giant spider. It doesn't attack you, though. Its job is to drop spiders wherever it walks. Look at this creature. It's terrifying. Thank God when morning came, everything disappeared with it. Day 21. I've been making sure to gather lava since we need to enter the Nether. There are new creatures there that we need to check out. I went out, gathered water, and quickly headed underground since it's much safer right now. As you can see, we didn't get any alert from the disaster alarm, so you have to be cautious when you go out to explore. I gathered fallen wood. It'll be very useful. I came back, crafted infinity water, and started setting up a farming area under my house. This will be our first farm. Another tornado hit. Honestly, the tornadoes are delaying us a lot, but safety comes first. After every tornado, I gather wood and fix the damages in the house. I continued planting sugarcane and wheat, then organized the items. I've been careful to gather lava these days. Whenever a disaster hits, I rush to the bunker. It's the safest place right now. I went out this time to try and reach the village to gather more resources. One night, darkness fell, and I was far from home. Thank God the river was beside me. Look at these creatures, guys. They're terrifying. The further I went, the more new faces I encountered. I decided to start fighting and gather whatever valuable resources I could from them. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but water helped a lot as I moved forward. Unfortunately, in the middle of the journey, acid rain fell. But like I've told you before, always carry a better blade. It's the best way to escape underground. I tried to return to the boat, but the slimes were too many, and I couldn't get back. You can see this creature. I asked about it on Instagram. Guys, its design is amazing. Look how it moves. We've started seeing new types of mobs. Honestly, the fighting was tough, but the water prevented so much danger. I took the face of this creature. I don't know the use of it, but we'll figure it out after we get rid of the danger, God willing. Our previous trip to search for books and other items didn't work out, so I dedicated these days to setting out on another journey. I'll try to summarize as much as possible. I gathered some dark hawk feathers and string. Our journey isn't only about books, but also materials for the final building. I reached a village and explored it. It wasn't an easy journey, though. I was sometimes chased by terrifying monsters. I also gathered their incredible resources that we need to progress. These mobs are really scary, and every time I encounter new ones, another natural disaster occurs. Meteorites, guys, fell on the ground. These fiery blocks can burn you. I want you to see this creature. It hits so hard and has a distinct sound with each strike. But without armor, we would definitely be dead. Seriously, this mod is amazing. I highly recommend it, guys. I found a village and went to explore it.